Hello, comic book fans. Thank you for clicking on this video. We continue our coverage of Secret Wars Issue 2 after the events of the raft has left Earth's 616, Reed Richards at a loss of his entire family. Hit that like and subscribe button to support our channel. Now, let's dive right in. Do you see, boy? This is a test. God measures us all in some way. This day, here and now, the test is yours. Step forward and seek his favor. He created the hammer as a crucible for the unworthy. But for those who are more, it is an awakening. I have been reborn worthy. There is a legend that the heavens were full of stars, a sea of stars, and now there are so few. So where did they go? And why are there fewer stars every year? It was the All-Father who plucked the stars from the heavens and forged our hammers. The hammer all serve the same purpose: justice. We Thors are the law, just as the All-Father intended. Now I bend the knee, for God is watching. And from now until the end of days, we all labor to keep the peace. God, Emperor Doom. Doom God. Welcome, Brother Thor. Welcome to the most noble of undertakings. There is no higher calling. However, before glory, there is the change. I must steady myself, as it can be overwhelming. Physical challenges to tax the back and shoulders, mental ones to challenge the mind. It is no small thing to become a hammer of God. Beta Ray Bill demands to know where I am from. Higher Avalon, the kingdom in good standing with the throne. It begins with a story to entertain them. There was nothing, followed by everything. Swirling, burning specks of creation that circled life-giving suns. God Doom created the light. Then there was Earth. This holy land, the world where he set his kingdoms. Yes, kingdoms. Not all kingdoms are as peaceful as Higher Avalon. There are those among our order who crave the heavy end of the hammer. Doom demands order, and order pleases him.
The Kingdom of Utopolis. Minister Alexander Power has found something uncovered by an earthquake. He is ready to carefully get closer. Cool. Dragon Man tells them it wasn't an earthquake. The data doesn't support it was an earthquake that brought them there to investigate. There is megatons of evidence this world is not a naturally occurring construct, and the earthquake story is just a cover. So the good people of Utopolis do not lose their mind when another Hulk is on the loose.
The structure of this object is unusual. This is really quite something. We need to dig it out to know more.
The All-Father is God King of this world. We fly above Higher Avalon. He looks so different from up here. Newfound powers leads to new perspective. We Thors have jurisdiction over Higher Avalon. My former liege, Baron James Braddock, awaits for us to deliver God's justice. Bar Sinister. The envious forget to what station they are born. Their natural position chafes, and they crave to be something more. It is a sickness, and we are but one of God's cures. Make way for justice.
The law. How very trashy.
Baron Sinister, in accordance with the will of your maker, you have been summoned to Castle Doom to answer for the crime of discord.
Are you sure you have the right man?
I am, but one could resist if one was so inclined.
Will there be a sentencing today as well?
The High Court has been summoned to bear witness.
Well, if I have an audience, I'm inclined to give them a good show. I will play the accused and you will be my escorts. Shall we?
To Doomstadt, where the world-eating sentinel stands over Castle Doom, where the High Court convenes, and where God Doom himself sits in judgment on his throne on the World Tree. As ordered stands the accused.
Baron Sinister, as Sheriff of Agamotto, I serve as the right hand of Doom. his irrevocable voice and arbiter of this proceedings. Unless there is such divine intervention, my judgment will be final. You have been charged with discord by the House Braddock, with evidence showing that you have secretly and illegally aligned yourself with the Baron of Etopolis, Hyperion of Higher Avalon.
Laughable. This is an absurd accusation beyond the fact that there is an ocean between my kingdom and theirs. They are lies that cannot be proven.
Disputes between kingdoms is this court's domain, to be resolved amicably. Often they are settled unevenly. There are winners and losers in the Court of Doom, such as Baroness Pryor, unseated and contained by the absent Baron Summers. And then there are the conquered. The Horsemen once had their own kingdom. Now they bend the knee to Baron Apocalypse. All of this decided by the sheriff.
And the final charge? You have also been accused of libel, my lord.
Oh, that? All I said was she looked like a cow.
I have measured the evidence provided against your predictable denials, Baron Sinister, and I find you guilty. You will pay restitutions either in gold or territory.
I think not.
Excuse me?
I choose to meet my accuser in the arena. As Baron in the Kingdoms of Doom, this luxury is afforded to me. Baron Braddock can refuse, but if he does, the charges must be withdrawn. This is the law. What say you, Braddock?
I will gladly take up your...
I wasn't speaking to you, Baron, but your lord, brother. Or would he rather return to the fields of Avalon and milk more cows? We duel with stun sticks. Let's see how strong you really are.
Yes!
If only defeating Sinister was that easy.
Consider my thirst quenched. Do you know if the child your wife carries is a boy or a girl? Will she name the child after her failed, dead father?
All of you, on your knees. I care little for your petty disagreements. Lord Braddock, perhaps gratitude is in order? Higher Avalon is long rumored to have ties to the Silent Chambers, where the heretics and thieves work to cast me out from my throne. Have you heard of them?
I have.
Did you know when faced with confession there is a name they whisper, and it is Braddock? Will you tell me where I might find the hidden citadel?
I do not know where it is.
If you know nothing, what good are you? I find you at fault. Doomed your eyes, your tongue, your hands, and feet are all forfeit.
No, King Hadum, wait. It is my name they speak.
Then you are guilty, my lord. Thors, please place the Baron Braddock under arrest, for his punishment shall be...
No. A baron in one of my kingdoms has betrayed me. That cannot be allowed to remain. Pull the entire house down. The entire royal family will be publicly...
Victor, show mercy.
Yes, Susan, of course. Lord Brtain is elevated to Baron. Young master, the kingdom is now yours. Serve me better than your brother who ruled before you. I order Baron Sinister to be publicly whipped and former Baron of Avalon removed from my sight.
I, or father.
Mercy is for the innocent, and I have no mercy for you, Braddock. I will send you to the shield.
Valeria, are you coming? My daughter Valeria first wishes to speak to the sheriff. Dr. Stephen Strange is the law, while Valeria is the left hand of God, the foundation. Their independent branches have had their fair share of disagreements. Valeria's father created protocols to follow in case of ideological breaches. Valeria tells Dr. Strange that they have uncovered something interesting.
Oh, and what have you found? The analysis shows that this is structurally different from what we have encountered before.
Valeria tells Dr. Strange that the carbon dating puts it well before the creation of...
That is quite enough. Possibly heretical. I will seal off the site and suspend all research immediately. I am invoking a quarantine.
The shield, 250 feet tall and 16,000 miles long, built by God Doom's own hands. As good a place as any for a man to die.
There are no great men above reproach, just God and his whims to which we are mercy.
It is time, Baron. Have you any final words?
When they come to pull you down, don't let them drag you, son. You jump, and you take as many of them with you as you can.
What is that I smell? Fresh meat, so sweet. Carve you up, toss you out. Yeah, I'm gonna share you with the others, but only on one condition. I'm keeping your brains for myself.
This is the horror that lies beyond the wall. The Deadlands. Built to keep out the nightmares that live there. The shield holds back the zombie horde, and the seasonal migration of the drone army that is the Annihilation Wave. Both of which pale in comparison to the damned Ultron AI. Self-replicating, super-evolving, they try and break containment every generation. We have lost many defeating it over the years. It is no small burden.
Castle Doom. It is done. He died well for someone who, just this morning, had the world at his feet. There is one more thing before you are done for the day. We have suffered a breach and it must be contained. There is an object. I need it quarantined and later examined.
Quarantined? God fears the loss of believers? Quarantine is for things that cause doubt. There is an order to this world, and that order has a name. It is Doom. There is nothing in the shadows that threaten his reigns. And if there were, we would stand against it.
I must touch it.
No, do not. It is opened. Stay back. What is it? What do you see? My God, doomed grave. Go, tell the sheriff we found death here. Fly, brother, fly.
What is this place?
Not our Earth, not any place in our native galaxy, but we are alive. There is something very wrong with these readings.
I found this one, trying to slip away. Perhaps he can tell us.
Yes, Proxima, perhaps he can. Tell me, creature, where are we?
This is Doom's world. The Highborns call it Latverion. Believers call it God's Kingdom. But everyone else, we common folk, call it
Battleworld. You can watch the next issue here. Highbones, like and subscribe to our channel, and check out our related merch with links found in the description. I know you had a good time viewing the video, so we will see you in the next one.